Aries, how's it going? Welcome in, my new and my returning. For those of you brand new, my name is Sam. I am so grateful all of you are here vibing with this reading. Truth be told, if you were drawn to the title and the image, this is where you're meant to be. Take everything that you feel drawn to receive, both in your intuition and the images that I hold up to the camera. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement. All right, let's get it. Archangels, guardian angels, Holy Spirit universe, please come and give me the most accurate messages that Aries needs to hear. I feel a disconnect between you and someone that you've already know, someone that there is no communication as of right now. That's what I got when I was shuffling the deck and I was cutting the cards. So let's see what else for my Aries. Divine counterpart. I did not see this specific card, but I did see soul contract. So it was meant for my vision to go towards that card. Twin flame or soulmate. This is your partner. This is your person. Taking it slow progress. Sometimes it may feel at a snail's pace, but know that it's still moving between the two of you. Even when there's a disconnect, the energy is still moving for the two of you. All right. Yeah, I do. This confirms the closed off energy as of right now. You might have met this person while you were going through a breakup, or someone was going through an ending of a marriage, a divorce. I feel misalignment here. And I also feel within both of your energies, it's like you've kind of come to the conclusion of no how, no way is this ever going to work. I just need to move forward. But I feel the energy is still moving. So just to give you that heads up, I feel the internet is your friend. I feel that they're watching you through the internet. They're keeping tabs on you. They're wondering how you are. Even if you have this person blocked, because I get that a lot, it takes a second to make a false account, or a second to grab their mother or their father or their sibling's phone, their roommate's phone, and say, you know what, I just need to know how Aries is doing. They blocked me and I get it, but I just want to know how they are. Open up your page so I could see. And then they look you up that way. Things that you have shared with them, photos, memories, it's like they keep replaying them. All right. I'm trying to feel like what else Spirit wants me to bring forward. Yeah, Spirit said this deck. All right, got it. For my Aries. Yeah, I feel that for some of you, there may have been a third party. You might have met around business or work. You're a huge temptation to one another. But it's so much more than a surface level connection. So much more than the attraction. Both of you, it may have started out being short term, might even have been a one-night stand that you had in mind. But on this soul contract, you haven't been able to forget about them. They have not been able to forget about you. All right, let's see where this is going, Aries. We're going to pull your energy, their energy, and what the near future holds for my Aries spirit. The Sun. Wow. Taking back it's like you feel empowered. You feel free. You've done your best to heal. You've done your best to move forward. You're seeking out your own happiness, but you see that wishing star, that star that you've wished on. Those thoughts and those emotions that you've put out there to your spirit realm in the universe. As you bask in the sun and bring that happiness towards yourself, you have no idea it's coming in. Like I said, you wrote this off as it's never going to happen. No how, no way. Their energy, they're dealing with what they were. It's like the things that they were afraid to face. Where they wore a mask, where they wore those rose-colored glasses. If they just protect themselves from like their vision, they don't have to deal. They don't have to deal. They don't have to deal with their situation, with their obligations, with their responsibilities. I feel this person knew how they felt for you, Aries, but they kind of escaped from that. They tried to escape. In the near future, you are connecting in your dreams with one another. That soul contract, you are connecting in the 5D because of the separation in the 3D, which is the present. As you close your eyes at night, you're dreaming about them. They're dreaming about you because you're connecting with one another on that soul bond. Self-worth. All right. I got to say patience is needed. Remember, taking it slow. You both are focusing on yourself separately. This person is going through a lot of internal work. Like I said, the mask is coming off. Spirit is confirming that. They're going through an evolution within themselves. They're letting go of expectations that they've held themselves to and what other people have held them to. They're really going through an awakening within this connection. All right, let's get deeper and see where this is going. We obviously have Leo energy here. I'm also getting Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The person showing up in Aries reading. Four of Cups. Like I said, because you're solely focused on yourself, Aries, you don't see this coming. Most of you know from my readings, traditional tarot, with the Four of Cups, in comes a cloud holding a cup of emotions and feelings. You don't see it coming. The Four of Pentacles. I almost feel like an apology. I'm sorry it took me this long. I'm sorry I've held back. I'm sorry I escaped those feelings I had for you. Like I said, they're leveling up in how they feel. This clarifies the rose-colored glasses. They're starting to see things clearly. They're starting to feel those things clearly. They're in their personal power. Remember, they have so much to admit to you. The Nine of Cups. Look at that smile. I love this card. Look at that smile. Your person may have really good hair. I mean, look at that hair. That's like a full head of hair. The smile is just a killer smile. It's like that smile that makes you want to smile just by looking at it. This is the romantic part of themselves that they want to put forward towards you. I see a romantic dinner in your very near future with this person. We also have water energy. Now we have air energy. So take within your chart what placements there are and what you know of this person's chart. They're making a big decision where they have felt guarded, where they had felt fearful. I always say when the King or Queen of Swords comes towards you, it's the energy of mind over matter, or it is what it is. For them to come towards you, they're making a bold decision. and they're very real with their words. 3 of Swords. For those of you that there is a third-party situation, a big decision is being made. And like I said, they're on their way towards you. So you know what that decision is. In the interim, I feel that they're working on themselves and what tore them down. They're trying to find balance within their obligations. All right, let's see what messages they have for you, Aries. I know that we have a soul contract, double confirmation. I need to tell you the truth. Remember I said they have a lot to admit to you. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. And that is where they're working on their self-worth. They've already fallen for you. I truly feel you are going to hear from this person, Aries, that they're in love with you. All right, what final message, Spirit, do you have before moving on to the Scrabble tiles? And guys, you know I'm giving away those 2 free personal readings for the month of March. So it continues on to the very end of March. If you're new, make sure you go ahead and subscribe so you can take part in each month's giveaway. Those 2 people that are chosen this month will be able to tell me what they would like their reading to be about. So new and returning subscribers, head down below in the comments section, leave the word shamrock or 4-leaf clover or that emoji letting me know that you're interested in this month's giveaway. If you're vibing with this reading, swipe left at the comment section and hype this reading up. Please and thank you. Yeah. I feel that there is about a lot to be revealed. This person is dealing with a lot of choices. And those of you that are cross-watching for an Aries, it may be your Aries that's stuck in a third party. But nonetheless, the main message is a big decision. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place with one another. But they're going to remove that stagnation. I feel that they're missing you. But I feel that they need to let go and heal from something that they encountered that was very deep for them. All right. If you're interested in your own personal reading, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box. It is reopened and it is stocked. All right, we have N, A, another A, S, blank Scrabble tile. So if initial is missing, your name, their name, what have you, a nickname, and first and last initial, fill that in. O, I, another I. Let me just grab a couple more. We got a few repeats here. Another N, another A, another A. Even when I dug deeper. All right, so take what resonates, head over and watch your rising, your moon, and your Venus placement sign readings. But there is so much more here that this person feels towards you. And it's about to be revealed, Aries. I love you guys.